All right, so Wednesday recap, CPI day today. Um, Going into the day, right? We're in a 4 hour gap, and what have we been doing? We've just been going lower. So I just want to see a move down, and my target was London lows right here. ES was more bearish, so if I were to take shorts, it would be on ES. We also had data highs today because CPI. So yeah. So right here, right, we get 9:30 opens. We get a move up pretty close to these data highs. I think we're gonna go sweep them. I thought so. Um, but ES is more bearish, right? We put in an SMT right here at this, and then we get a inverse right here, good displacement, change in the state of delivery, which I'm unsure about it, so I'm not gonna be taking it on my accounts. I'm just gonna be like forward testing it, I guess. Um, but it might be something I want to implement because lately it's been working really well. And it's very easy for me to spot. Like I saw that this was the model and that it was like if I were to enter, it would be in this gap, hot stop at the highs, take it at the lows. Um, which like this is kind of sketchy though, because like this candle did sweep this low. Um, but if you're bearish, there's an S&T up there. S&T should hold. So stop there. And if I took it all the way to this low, which would be insane, 6.3 RR, so pretty good. Um, but yeah, also at this time, I just wasn't sure like if you still wanted to sweep out data highs, because ES swept out data lows right there, and yeah, so just wanted to see what we were doing, um, and yeah, so ES is more bearish. I think now that this is the draw because we continue to go lower. Basically, what I'm waiting on is a flip. So this is a nice flip. Um, but problem is like we're not really coming from everything and we just tapped into a 15-minute gap at that point, I'm pretty sure. Um, and then we get a retrace and then we get a flip. I'm waiting for this gap to get filled, basically. So I wanted to flip, close like right here. We close all the way down there, so no entry. Again, we come back up, we get a flip, but that's not a convincing candle to me. Did we put an SMT? Oh, we did. Oh, this was actually like just because we had an SMT there, not bad, even with that kind of shitty displacement. Oh my God, can I pick the fucking right tool? Holy shit. Nope, not that one. This one. Yeah, SMT right there. Inverse. Bang. Um, and yeah, take it to the lows because that is the draw. Definitely more scalpy, but still netting over 2 RR on that. Um, and oh yeah, should go over my loss that I lost both my 100K evals on. Um, so we basically edged this low, this data low right here. We retrace up into this 2 minute, and then we showed some strong bearish movement from the 2 minute for value gap, like right here. And there wasn't anything higher for us to rebalance to. Like there's nothing up here. So I kind of expecting this to just flush right there. So what I did was I entered 4 minis. Uh and I didn't realize how heavy that was because it's CPI. It's a lot. And so basically the max drawdown, which is like 3K, was right here. We manipulated because this is 10 a.m. So open, high, low, close. Uh and yeah, it stopped me out right there. And then we went and hit my draw. So basically it was if this didn't hit my stop, I would have been up like 3K for that trade. And then I would have been 1,000 away from profit. But the thing is, I entered like that, super heavy and just waiting for like some points down and then just taking out like when I get to like 1,000. That is 100% just gambling. I got lucky with it the first time. That's why I got the 2000 on both the evals first. And now I got unlucky. And now all the both those accounts are gone. Those $200 I spent on those accounts are gone. $200 just out of my fucking wallet, bro. Off that one play that took 30 seconds to stop me out. 30 seconds lost $200, off of some stupid shit because I took some stupid shit. So, you know, not not terribly mad, but pretty mad about that. Um, then we started displacing down lower. NQ got pretty close to this low. That was this low. We put an SMT there, but from this, obviously the SMT didn't hold really. It still is holding, but just off of the displacement, it just was showing that we did want to sweep out that low. And then we got an inverse right here, and then we started, chopping around a little bit, the usual. But yeah, I honestly, I honestly don't see anything that I would have liked to take in this price action besides this right here, the SMT put in right here, short on ES. And yeah, I think that's the only good trade. Let's look on the 5 minute. My problem with this is like I know where price is going. The majority of the time, and when I'm confident on it, I enter on something, but I'm not getting a lot of entries recently, and that's kind of pissing me off. I was gonna limit this gap too because this gap should hold. We didn't sweep out this low, and we don't want to go higher, so that should bring us lower. It did. We retraced to a 10-minute gap right here. Let's see if I can even find it. Yeah, right here. And then we got this rejection. This is not a bad trade either. I wouldn't be confident on that one candle, but this candle too. Changing the state, all that shit. And then yeah, take it to whenever ES took that low, which would have been at this, so like 2R. And yeah, that's really it. So obviously something has to change because I'm a good trader. I'm doing stupid ass shit because I'm so focused. Like even I know that I shouldn't be focused on the money and like the greed aspect or whatever. But it's getting to me without me even realizing it. Like why would you just short 4 contracts to catch like 5 points or something like that? Because if it goes in the opposite direction or something, you're fucked, right? And I got railed today from that. Learned my lesson, and it's really not that fucking hard. Have a draw on liquidity, wait for some sort of manipulation, right? Manipulation right here, SMT, and then wait for a flip. The flip was right here, inverted that gap, flipped off the SMT, draws lower. So simple. It actually is so fucking simple. And like I'm always like, oh, like I'm just not getting entries, whatever. You will get entries, bro. Like I had an entry, like this would have been an entry today. Yesterday there was an entry that I missed because I was in a demo trade. And then Monday there was like a pretty like easier higher time frame read or something, but I'm getting these setups, but I'm not executing on it. So I'm just not ready for the 100K evals. And that's the whole thing about like trader journey. You think you're making it and you think like, oh, I have everything. I figured out everything. I know what to do. And then you just fuck it up. And then you're like, oh shit, I really don't exactly know like what I'm doing. Or you do know what you're doing, and then you're still going against your rules and taking some dumbass shit like me. I'm a fucking I am so close to a year into like learning trading and everything. Gotten close to a payout on 2 accounts. I passed a couple accounts before. Actually, I only passed 2 accounts, which isn't really good. But still, like I have the capabilities of getting to where I want to be, but I need to take my time, need to wait for my setup, and only execute on my setup. I don't care if the draw is so obvious and there's no entry and we're about to sweep it right now. Don't do some fucking over leverage bullshit. Like I would say most traders like they make every single mistake they have to make in order to be profitable. And luckily for me, until now, like I didn't have a problem with over leveraging. I had a problem with under leveraging at first, and then I had a problem. That's it, under leveraging, and then I was perfectly leveraging on evals, and then now I'm over leveraging on and taking some bullshit. It's not even like a good trade. It's just taking some bullshit, trying to catch a couple points off of like luck. Like there's there's no edge to that. There's no data to that. Why the fuck would I take that shit if there's no obviously there's reasoning on why I would take it, but like it's retarded what I'm doing. Or what I did at least. Like no stop loss, fucking entering whatever the fuck contracts you want to enter, and hopefully you make a bunch of money. Fuck no, bro. What the fuck are you doing? So I lost I lost those 200Ks. Not ready for that, obviously. And I need to prove to myself that again, that I can stick to my rules and, you know, because I know when I stick to my rules, I will be profitable. Doesn't matter. I will 100% be profitable. It's shown from my data that I've back tested, that I've done on accounts that I actually locked in on. The accounts that I didn't do any stupid shit on are the ones that I passed. So why the fuck am I doing stupid shit, bro? Like I don't understand why I'm doing this shit. So I'm back on a 50K eval with my funded futures. Goal is to risk the max drawdown, which is 1200. Hopefully pass that in two trades, probably. Maybe three if I get like unlucky. If I can only catch like a couple little trades, but it should be two to three. Um, and get that fucking payout because I still have yet to get a payout. I crashed out on my fundeds. I got close to a payout, and then I decided, oh, let's buy 200K evals. Like, bro, like, what am I doing? Like I have to think. I have to fucking think. If I haven't done the first step in my fucking journey, why would I skip those steps? There's no skipping steps in trading, you know? I have to do that first step. I have to get that first payout on the 50K, prove to myself that I can get a fucking payout. Even though I already know I can get a fucking payout, but I have to have that physical evidence that I got that $1,200 from that account. Then I can reinvest it. Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna do two more 50Ks past like trade those along with the funded, try to keep the funded if I can, and then get a payout from those three. When I do that, at that point, I can decide, do I want three 100Ks, five 100Ks, three 150Ks, five 150Ks. And I most likely will be switching to Top Step for that because I do like their rules a little bit more, after, for the fundeds at least. Um, but yeah, moral of the story is I did some retarded shit. I lost a lot of money. I lost the $200 worth of evals, and then I bought another $100 eval. So basically down 300 from that one trade. Um, and when I'm thinking about it, like that's that's when I work like 6 days. Like 6 days at work, I'll make those $300. So the last 6 days I've been working, I haven't made a single fucking dollar. And that pisses me off, you know? Like I have to fucking lock in, bro. Like there is no other fucking option. This is what I'm gonna be doing, and I know I'm gonna be doing this, but I just need to follow my fucking rules. I need to take my setup, which is just it's literally so fucking simple. Clear draw and a flip. That's it. And I can't fucking follow that shit. I couldn't follow that shit. Now I will follow that shit no matter what. And just because I feel like I need some sort of like punishment, if I don't take a flip, I am going to completely get rid of the account, cancel it. I don't care if I won that trade. I'm gonna cancel it and I'm gonna start over and spend another $100 on an eval because I'm not gonna be taking some dumb ass shit and then just expecting to be profitable from that. And like, no, if I take dumb ass shit, I obviously need some sort of fucking like punishment, you know? Like obviously I'm not gonna whip myself or some shit, you know? But like if I want the money, you know, I know what I have to do. I have to follow my trades, my setup. And if I don't follow that, I'm gonna lose money. That should prove me that don't take stupid shit. But that's it for the day. Let's see what Thursday, Friday, which seems like it could be pretty good. Let's see if I can follow my rules. Or I will follow my rules. Let's see how much money we make.